This is Marla from Prodigal Finds God with part 76 from Mandi de la Para, Seek Heavenly Things. This was posted on 4/27/2026. It's called Second Summary of Parts. It marks the second phase, pre-introductory phase, part 1. God's physical calendar 13/8, God's spiritual calendar 6/8, God's true Gregorian 11/12. Part 1 is from 6/7/2025, God's physical calendar 4/14, God's spiritual calendar 8/14, God's true Gregorian 12/7. And here is the summary of Jesus' teachings. Hi everyone, Jesus has asked me to give you all this breakdown of some of the mysteries that he has been showing our group. I know everyone is waiting on the rapture to come because you're looking for our Lord Jesus to come, and that is what he wants his people to do, to keep looking up for him, to keep searching for him, and to keep walking in his spirit. But he tarries because he loves everyone, because that is his true character, a God of love and grace. But before the physical rapture or pre-simulated rapture comes on the world, God is about to send G and I back on social media in our glorious bodies, because he wants the people to wake up so they can recognize his true character, and he is showing that now, that his true character has always been a God of grace and a God of love. He chose G and I because of the original kingdom, and it had to do with the first two souls. I will be explaining more of that mystery when it is time. You see, children, I have already put out a set of parts for the pre-introductory first phase, but now we will continue with more parts for the pre-introductory second phase. Now that the pre-missions of the first phase has been completed, you see, everything is always on my perfect timing, and my people are always following my instructions to wake up my children from the colossal of sleep. There is a meaning for colossal, but that will be a new revelation for another time, when I, Yeshua Hamashiach, is ready to display the meaning behind the words that I am giving my prophets to speak. So Jesus has me writing all of these continued parts from when he started speaking these parts to me, as I am scribing for him. He is now adding more information and transitioning things to complete his final outcome, to show his children what he is personally unsealing now. He is starting with his original kingdom in heaven. He's going to use the supernatural to wake his people up, and he's starting with G and I to do it. And then he will closely follow with the 12 that he has put together for the end times, and then eventually I will use all of you, starting with my first fruits. And yes, this is Jesus speaking, your King of Kings and your Lord of Lords. My group has just reached the highest level of frequency to reach the Father, because I am your Father, and I am getting ready to show you all of my true personality traits and my real character. Now that my group that I have put together, who I am leading and has been leading since the very beginning, even before creation, is going to start to teach you these things. I hope you are all ready to take it all in so I can convey to you, through my prophets, what God I truly am, and what my character truly is all about. So, you see, there are no more coincidences. Nothing happens unless I allow it, or it's my true design. I am telling you, children, this is all of my design to start the end times. And once the physical battle starts, we are officially in the end times. I have been waiting on this moment. And now that it is here, and it is time for all of you to listen to your King of Kings, Yeshua Hamashiach, who comes in the flesh, bled and died on the cross, and rose on the third day. I am not only here to speak to you so you can recognize my true character and get to know the real me so you can have that personal relationship with me, but I am also here to unseal Daniel 12 and show you through my people, who I am using for these starting events to commence as we jump on the Adventure Ark. And now that my people, who I have chosen and personally called by name to start off this journey as my witnesses, as we transition going into the physical battle. They are going to be showing you all of my teachings that I, Yeshua Hamashiach, is personally teaching them to wake up all of my people to my belt of truth, that I have chosen these people which come from the original kingdom, and they are my first elect and the highest ranking elders in the spiritual battle. And since your Father knows all from the very beginning of creation, I have put everything together to start everything off for the end times. I have designed the end through and through, already knowing the true outcome of what I would be showing my people as I unseal Daniel 12. I have designed everything this way to formulate my perfect plan, to bring in the order of my creation by showing my highest ranking elders to start opening up this seal that I have sealed away in Daniel 12, to wake up my people to my truths when it was finally time. And now that we are starting the end, but we are just beginning to start the physical battle, and we officially start the physical battle as soon as the supernatural has been shown, as the glorious bodies are here, as we begin the pre-introductory second phase. I am relinquishing all of my truths to give my people the true clarity and show them the real me and my real character. And because of this, I can now lead all of my people according to my plans to show them the way, which is my way, led by me, your Yeshua Hamashiach, revealing to the world his end time plans, which will reach the entire world and all of the worlds when I am ready. I did all of this just so I could release my plans to show my people who I truly am and my real character and the real me. And because my children, through obedience and faith, were listening to me speak last night on Zoom, they just reached that highest level of intimacy, of frequency, matching the heavenly realms. It all has to do with the order of creation and the spiritual battle rankings, which is why I have spent all of the time and efforts on this group to train them and get them ready to step into the lion's den. Just like I am training all of you to come against them who are in my comments section now to be battle ready. Because you are all going to take all of that hostility and righteous anger and start defending my prophets against the next order of creation that will be coming in bringing all of this hate to the online forums against my prophets. And I am doing all of this so you can finally let me flip the script on you and make you battle ready, learning to fight the true enemy as your battle of training continues. But I am behind every revelation, using them just like I am behind you. And you will realize this on my perfect timing, that I have not only been leading them and have always been with them, I have also been leading you as well, for you all to become battle ready. Your Father has always been with all of you. So, you see, children, your Father has no favorites, but he does reward accordingly, and my people have worked so hard to train so they could be battle ready to indulge on everything by getting to know the real me and learning all of my kingdom mysteries. So now that I have taught them, I have chosen them to teach you. And just like I have chosen them, I have also chosen you when it is time for you to step into your roles to teach my children. And it is time for you to go on your missions. And all of that will happen after my children teach you my mysteries from heaven and teach you and walk with you through the wineskin process. So now that my people have just unlocked a new frequency with me, I'm going to share with them so much more revelation. Stick around for part 2.